Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. It's Tuesday.
I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
Yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and then I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing, and I'm okay with that because I'm just exhausted. It was a very exhausting week. I did a lot of walking last week and my body is still recovering from it, and that's okay. So anyway, this is the state of the kitchen. It's not real bad. We ordered pizza on Sunday, and then my husband had leftover pizza last night, so those just need to go to the trash. Over here I have one dirty dish, and one dirty dish. That cup right there is the only dirty dish. I do have to put this stuff up. It's just a couple cookie sheets, and then I need to put all my crosswave things back together and get those put up. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I bought a thing for the kitchen, and my mother-in-law also made me some things, and we're gonna get all that stuff set up. But I also have to make the things I bought work, move a couple of things, and I think I'm gonna hang two things on this wall under the smaller signs, kind of. You'll see. So anyway, let's get started. I actually did not end up hanging up anything. I made it work without having to hang anything up. Now in the future, I probably will end up hanging up two of the farmers market sign and that chicken sign, that one there, Rise and Shine Mother Cluckers. I will end up hanging those up eventually. I just haven't got to that yet, and it doesn't need to be done right now. Right now they're working where they are. Well, the Rise and Shine Mother Cluckers does get moved, but it's working fine. But yeah, other than that, I did not hang anything up. I've lost my train of thought. All right, sorry about that. Just, a little TMI. I did not have to pee until I sat down to do this voiceover, and then I was about to pee my pants. So that's why I've lost my train of thought. It happens all the time where like my bladder just comes out of nowhere. Anyway, you've already seen the haul video. Well, if you haven't, if you go back and watch the haul video, I do haul all of these items. Um, and I absolutely love them. The cow lamp, the things my mother-in-law made me, I love them all. They're all precious to me, and I will cherish them for a long time. I really don't know if I'm ever going to grow out of my cows. I've always loved cows. I just never wanted to embrace embrace the farmhouse, I guess, is I was trying at one point in my life to do more of a primitive farmhouse look. And then I decided, I like it, but I don't love it. It's just not something I really enjoy anymore. But yeah, I definitely love the cows, chicken, the farm animal look. I love that.
Can we stay here for a week or so? Just watch the corn grow in the fields. I don't know what's on your mind, but I know that it's something about you and me. I'll stay here for as long as I can, through the storms and through the calm. When you smile at me, I slowly begin to realize that you are the one. I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine. And you know I'll walk a million miles for you. You said summer will be over soon. Would you still like to hang around? When clouds roll in and cover the moon, will we manage to stand the ground? Without you, I'm an unleaf tree, cold, naked, lost in faith. And what's an island without a sea? For you, I'll hold away. But I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine. And you know I'll walk a million miles for you. Yeah, I will sneak a note in your pocket, and I'll leave with your smile in my mind. Wherever we will end up, I will love it, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine. And you know I walk a million miles for you, 'cause you're mine, 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 mine,
I'm gonna have my husband do that because I am terrified of ladders, and being on the top step gives me major anxiety. Plus, I needed scissors, and I don't want to keep climbing up and down. It's too much for me. So I know that they are gonna work. So I'll have my husband go up there, get the lamp situated, and finish dusting, and then get this lamp situated. And then take those other things down. I have the galvanized things that I have in the office right now. I just set them there because, just to get them out of the way. But they're gonna go up there, and then the green lanterns that I bought will go up there. So those are for that. I need to already sit down, and then we gotta go do laundry. That's most of the stuff put away. So I say that's progress. So
best thing in this life for free. And that's so true now. And there I was with my world falling apart, hoping just to get by. Without knowing it, I played it by heart. And now I sing, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, we're cruising down to Mexico. I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now. You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now. I was waiting for the summer to end, thinking about the good times that we had. They will never come back again, but I'm happy as can be. And now I'm thinking, come what may, don't care about what others say, when I'm with you now. Through the autumn and the winter snow, keep telling all the friends we know that I'm with you now. Remember when my world was falling apart, hoping just to get by. Without knowing it, I still play it by heart and sing, I'm with you. 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 I'm with you.
And actually, I don't do any more laundry in this video because I ran out of hangers. One of the things we're going to do tomorrow is go to Sam's Club and get some hangers because they're the cheapest there. I mean, Amazon is pretty close. I think they were like $1 or $2 more, but we live literally probably a mile to 2 miles from Sam's Club, so it's just as easy to go over there. Plus I think there was something else my husband wanted to get. Oh, deodorant. We need deodorant, and it's usually cheaper at Sam's Club. Anyway. Jesus, my bad. So yeah, I ran out of hangers. I've been using the ones that I hang my husband's clothes up with because I ran out of the velvet hangers, which is what I like to hang my clothes up with. So I have clothes sitting in the dryer right now because I don't have any hangers. Not that you guys cared. I just figured I'd let you know why there was no more laundry folded in this video, and that's why.
That race might not be over yet, even Leah gets grace.
Alright, so as you can see, we got all of that done. It looks so good. A lot better than I thought it would look, to be honest with you. I was a little bit scared, but I actually like the way it looks, so I'm debating whether it needs more or not, so I'm still trying to decide that. But in other news, what the hell is going on with my hair? See, like I have no hair left. My hair is so thin. Anyway, I am snuffing my hair. I'm going to unload, you can't even see it. Unload the dishwasher. I don't really have dishes. I have 2 dishes and some utensils because we ate off paper plates, so so I'm gonna unload the dishwasher and put that little bit of dishes in there. I think there's some sloppy Joe left. I can give this stitch. Yeah. So I'll have him eat that while I'm unloading, and then by the time he's done, I should be able to just put it in the dishwasher, and then we'll clean off the cabinets a little bit and stuff like that. We're gonna put the kitchen to bed for once. It's been on it's not the first time I've done it. It's the first time I've done it in a while, but we're gonna get it done, so yeah. Took him long enough. I wanted to jump on here real quick before I put another song on and apologize for not doing a lot of voiceover in this video. I am very tired. Sorry, it is almost midnight and I'm just now getting around to doing this edit. I honestly forgot about it until this evening. And before my husband and I went out and put dirt in some of the planters, I came in here and exported the footage so I could edit it and get it uploaded for you guys. I'm probably gonna export it tonight, and then in the morning I will put it up on YouTube when I wake up, because sometimes even it just depends on how my internet wants to act, and sometimes at nighttime it likes to reset itself, and so it might take longer for the video to download. Anyway, I guess I'm not going to put a song on because I only have another minute to talk to you guys for this clip. So yeah, I completely spaced it for some reason that it was Friday. I think because my husband said something about possibly having to work tomorrow. It doesn't look like as of now, it doesn't look like he's going to have to work, but Jesus. Anyway, so we'll be working outside tomorrow after we do some errands. He's gonna build my garden bed. We already put dirt in the other ones, so while he's doing that, I'll be planting out whatever things I have strawberry roots already, so I'll be planting those out. And then tomorrow we're also gonna go look at Lowe's Home Depot, and probably Lowe's too for plants. And I'll plant those out while he's building the basically tomato bed. I need to look what I can plant with tomatoes. I think I can plant onions with tomatoes because tomatoes grow up and onions grow down. I need to double check that because I really want to plant some onions, and I am going to plant some carrots as well, and I have radishes to plant. I'm planting the majority of those from seed. So we'll see. We'll see. Not the tomatoes though. Tomatoes are going to be starts. Okay. Can we talk real quick? Sorry, I don't have the little gimbal thing. What is going on with the front camera? I don't know. Anyway, so can we talk about the Halos commercials? Have you guys seen the new Halos commercials? There's one that has the little boy that cut the brakes off his dad's car, and then there's another one where the little girl reported her mom to the IRS. Look, I know it's just a commercial, and parents are supposed to be teaching their kids the difference between fiction and real, but we all know that parents today are not actually taking care of their children the proper way. Not all of y'all. There are a lot of y'all that are exceptional parents, but there are those exceptions. And now I can just see like Halos getting sued because their commercial caused a little boy or a little girl to cut the brakes off their parents' car. I mean, I doubt they'll even know what those are, but you know, Google could. The kids these days know how to use Google at like the age of 2. We need to do better. We need to make commercials. I get they're supposed to be funny, saying, you know, Halos are for kids, whatever. I eat Halos. That's like the stupidest thing. I get that you want to put the commercial for kids, right? But make it more kid relatable. Instead, you're making it to where these kids are like severely punishing their parents for eating a Halo. It's like, I don't get it. Anyway, just call me weird, I guess. I just don't. Also, there's a kayak commercial I cannot watch. It makes me want to vomit every time I watch it. Let me know if you've seen it. It's the one where the guy says something about he'd rather do it himself, and he starts to become the vacuum and sucks things that were on the floor. Ugh, just thinking about it makes me want to vomit. Why do they make stuff like that? That's so disgusting. Just ugh. Anyway, just let me know your thoughts. Have you seen those? It's the light that's doing that. Have you seen those commercials that I'm talking about? Let me know. If not, if you remind me, I'll try to put them in the next weekly video that you see. I'll try to find them on YouTube or something to show you. Oh, just that kayak commercial is disgusting and should not be on the air. I'm just putting that out there to Kayak. I know no one from Kayak is watching my videos, but that is the worst commercial you've ever put out, and it absolutely makes me never want to use Kayak. Just FYI. Anyway. So nice outside today. It's 87. It's very cold in my house. I think it's cold in the house. Justin will say it's hot, but I was going to try to show you guys again. Over here's where we're building a garden bed, a raised garden bed. It'll be lower than this one, but I think I'm going to move. Anyway, hold on. Let me see if I can. do it without slamming. Anyway, I think I'm gonna move the black one to this side of the one we're building. And then I think I'm just gonna take up this fence. Not the whole fence, obviously, but I think I'm gonna put almost everything over there. I do want to bring my flower thing out here, and my green stalks coming out here as well. But I need to remember we need to bring the lawnmower back here still. So I think, because I don't want my strawberries to fry, I'm probably going to put them in this corner here, but I also want them to be pollinated pretty well, so I think I'm going to bring the flower stand and put it there, or even on this side of the thing. That way, because we're going to plant flowers and put them there. But I also want to get a lemon tree, and I read all about it. You can grow them in planters, and I'm going to put that over here. So we'll have lots of pollinating, whatever plants. So hopefully everything will get pollinated. I'm just worried, looking at this now, that this is going to be too much sun for my tomatoes. But there are these shades you can buy that we could put on top of the fence here that kind of pull out and can help shade them. So I still don't know what I'm going to plant in that. I'm going to look at the nursery when we go and to see what I'm going to plant. I want to try onions, but I need to look on the list again. I think it's still early enough I can plant those for fall harvest. I don't know. I have to look. I've been trying to do research, but anyway, I ordered a lid from Greenstock because if you guys watch Acre Homestead, she recently went there, and they are discontinuing a bunch of colors, but they're still offering the lids for the discontinued colors. My Greenstock is already a discontinued color, and I just bought it last Mother's Day, I think, is when we bought it, and I've still not planted anything in it. I feel so ashamed, but at the same time, we've had higher priority things take place over the dirt, but our dirt is coming Friday. I'm gonna try to record it, but I'm so excited. Today's Wednesday. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but today's Wednesday. I've done absolutely nothing today. And well, that's not true. I've edited a video, so and I actually did have to cut some things out, not for any particular, well, actually, I'll be honest with you, because it was a little too political, and I don't want to do politics on my channel, so I tend to, it wasn't anything about like the presidential crap going on. It was just about political correctness things, and I always feel like sometimes my point of views are a little harsh, so I try not to talk about a lot of things. It was mainly like around Disney movies, so but yeah, oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna start dinner. It's a little early, but I've decided I'm making chicken fried rice, and I haven't eaten today and that's just what sounds good. I'm not, actually I have eaten today. What am I saying? I'm not used to eating. I woke up hungry. So I had a piece of toast with some of my strawberry butter. So I have eaten today. I have learned I need to get a new toaster because it's only toasting one side of the bread. So, on both sides. So it's time for a new, I have it on my birthday list. It's just, I don't eat toast that often, so I don't know. It's not a top priority, but I also want to, if I'm going to get a toaster, I'm going to get a decent toaster. One that, the one I put on my list is the one where you can it's like it's basically a touchscreen toaster. They're really not expensive. I mean, it's expensive for a toaster. I think it's like $60, but considering people are spending hundreds of dollars on that Smeg stuff, I don't feel bad spending $60 on a toaster, which I have not yet. I put it on my wish list, and usually that's the list that everyone buys off of for birthdays and Christmas. So will I wait until then to get a toaster? I don't know. Probably not, to be honest with you, because I'm kind of in a toast error lately because I don't eat a lot, and so sometimes I just want a piece of butter toast, and it's actually pretty comforting. Like, because of all my stomach issues, it's not too heavy, and it's just light enough to not upset my stomach, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I'm probably going to get it. I have Stitch's birthday, which I've already ordered. They had a cake mold that came with a birthday cake, so I went ahead and ordered that. That way I'll have the mold for next year, and I can just find a recipe and make the cake that way. And then I bought him 2 bags of bones and a 3-pack of bully sticks. I have to go, and after they get shipped, I have to remember to go in and cancel the auto ship, because I don't necessarily want them auto ship. I just wanted the auto ship price. I do that on Amazon a lot too. I'll set it for one of the things I do get auto shipped, which is batteries. I get them shipped, I think, every 6 months, and it's the ones for the flower pot. And I used to get, I think, AAA batteries auto shipped, or maybe it was AA. But I canceled that one because I didn't use a lot last year, because I didn't keep my candles up all year like I normally do. So I turned auto ship off on that size. It was AA. But my flower thing, my flower canister, I do keep those lit up, so I have those on auto ship. They're C batteries, and the reason I put them on auto ship is I added up how many they take, and then how often, how long they usually last, and I did the auto ship that way, because it takes C batteries. And then I did cancel the D batteries, because I ended up, last year I bought a big old thing of D batteries, but the only thing that takes the D batteries is my one thing for Christmas, and they were still bright as ever at the end of Christmas, so I put little marks on the D batteries and put them back in, and then those will be the first ones I use this Christmas, because if I have to climb the ladder and change them midway through Christmas, it's fine. It's just, I would rather not waste battery, if that makes any sense, because man, that lizard is wicked fast. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, because SD batteries are expensive, so I want to get all the juice I can out of them. Anyway, I live on a main road, so I hear that a lot. And but really, any battery, I'd rather get all the juice out of it before I change it. And usually that's what I do. I wait until it's like completely dead. It could be the dimmest thing that you can't see, but as long as there's a little bit of light left in it, I'm like, nope, battery's not dead. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I wonder if the pool guy turned the hose off. I forgot. Yeah, he did. Thank God. I completely forgot about it. Oh my God. I just happened to look over at the pool and see that it was high again. It was like above or below the thing, so I had to turn the water on, and I completely I meant to set a reminder on my phone, and I completely spaced it because on Wednesdays I'm so panicked about getting Stitch out here to use the bathroom that I completely, I'm so glad he turned the water off. Oh my God. That could have been disastrous. Anyway, there's the pool. I'm gonna feel it. It's probably cold. It's still cold at nighttime, but woohoo, yeah. It's still cold. Stitch would swim in it. But, oh my God. That's that scared me. Then I'm like, oh crap. I hate when it's not rainy, like, because it costs us more money because it can't go, the water can't go below I can't see it on the screen, wherever the thing is, right here. It can't go below that because then the filter isn't getting any water, and the pool pump or whatever is not getting any water, and so then that means it's not circulating properly, etc., etc., etc. And so I filled it up to get it back because it was below there, and anyway, it could have been a disaster. But thank the Lord for the pool guy taking it out for me because I forgot about it. Anyway, Stitch is ready. Ready? Ready? This dog has no idea what it's like to be free. He's never had a fence until now, like until we just built the fence. And so he does not know what it's like to be a free dog. He's literally been on a tie out his entire life. He's never been outside without someone. So if he doesn't see you, he runs right back to the door like, hey, where are you? Come out. You're supposed to be out here with me. So in case y'all are wondering, oops, you're in my freezer. In case you're wondering. What was I doing? Vegetables. Vegetables. I buy them in bulk. These ones are from Sam's Club. Sometimes I'm gonna get them at BJ's. But we use mixed vegetables all the time because I make fried rice all the time. Not all the time, but at least, I would say at least once, maybe twice a month. So I'm actually looking. I don't think I have any. This is pasta with red sauce. This is pizza. That's breakfast casserole. Sweet potato chili back there. Those are Uncrustables. What are these? Wait. Riced cauliflower. I wonder if I should start mixing some of that in because I have a ton of riced cauliflower and it's probably freezer burnt. I don't know. That's celery. And what's this one here? What's this? Just regular cauliflower. Okay. All right. So, I use either mixed vegetables or just a pack of peas and carrots. I prefer mixed vegetables because you get a little bit more filling, but sometimes I don't want, because the mixed vegetables, I haven't been able to find any without lima beans. I don't care for lima beans. Like, I'll eat them, mix it into stuff. I will not eat them by themselves, but yes, I do not like lima beans. Lima beans are gross. Sorry if you like lima beans. I don't. Anyway, I'm grabbing the rice cooker and some stock. I'm gonna use, I'll use vegetable. I'm almost out of vegetable and chicken stock, so I guess I need to keep an eye out for a sale on that. Hey, I'm gonna have to find another spot for my sign. Do you guys like looking? Yeah, I need to go get the thing. Hold on. Okay, so let me turn you around. The last time I cooked rice, I used less broth, but it still turned out fine, which was weird. Like, I used too little broth. Like, I am so used to cooking like oats where it's a 1-on-1 ratio, and rice is a 1-on-2 ratio. So it was, don't ask. Anyway, the point was that I cooked 1 cup of rice with 1 cup of broth, and, or no, 2 cups of rice with 2 cups of broth, and it still turned out fine. But nothing makes sense. I know. See, this is why I can't even use my 2-cup measure. Two cups, and then one of these is 4 cups, so. And then it should make, I bet you it fills it instead of, yeah, so it's gonna, according to this, it doesn't even hold 4 cups, but I've done it before. Anyway, what was my point? I don't know. I really don't know what my point was. Anyway, we're gonna get the rice going. It's only 3:30, so like it's kind of early to do anything, but if you want to know a secret, if you are making any type of casserole and you're using frozen vegetables like these, throw them in the microwave and at least par cook them, because half the time your casserole will tell you to use fresh vegetables, but you're like, I have frozen, and then the vegetables don't come out cooked. If you par cook them or even fully cook them, when you put them in a casserole, I know I'm making fried rice and usually it comes out fine without par cooking them, but the last time I used these ones, they were a little bit frozen still. So I'm gonna par cook them. I don't need to do it quite yet because we still have quite a bit of time before I need to really do anything, but I am going to go ahead I don't have a wok. I do have a really large skillet that sometimes works, but since I'm doubling what I usually make, we're going, because I have doubled the chicken, we're going to cook it in the big pot. So I want to go ahead and get an onion chopped and the chicken cooking. Onion and chicken cooking. Ugh. And then I'll take the chicken out, or I'll push it to, usually I push it to the side and then I scramble my egg and cook the egg in there. And then we have the vegetables, some soy sauce, some rice, some more soy sauce. It's just a thing. Oh, I also add ginger, and I have fresh ginger. I wonder if it survived the week I was gone. Let's look. It survived. So I'm gonna put some fresh ginger. I bought this for a different recipe that actually called for fresh ginger, but I'm gonna put it in my fried rice because usually I add some powdered ginger. I need to make sure I have more soy sauce because it's imperative to the recipe, right? Fried rice, soy sauce. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Maybe I moved it over here. I moved a bunch of sauces. No. Okay. You know what? It's fine because that's enough to get us started. And I'll just have my husband stop and get some. I thought I had another bottle. That's bullshit. Let me just double check. Oh, that sucks. Did I put it up here? That's awesome. Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. Crisis avoided. I put it up with the oils and vinegars. Don't ask. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you. I just haven't really recorded anything today, and I don't know if I'm going to. So, besides putting the kitchen to bed, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to start doing the onions and the chicken, and then get those cooking. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Oh, did I show you I did show you earlier the finished thing. Did I ever tell you how thin my hair is getting? I'm gonna talk to my doctor about that next week, see if there's anything she can prescribe, because I'm getting really self-conscious about all my hair loss. Can you see, like, all the balding spots that are, my hair is so thin, and I'm getting really self-conscious about it. I used to have really thick hair, and now it barely makes a ponytail. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Anyway, I'm just delaying the inevitable of cooking dinner. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Had me down for the count. I was on 9-9 all the time. Shattered soul, you took control, but now I'm gone. Bye bye, bring the fire. You took something beautiful and made it something cruel. It's all that I get from you. You're so delusional. Now watch me take control.
been running from myself like I'm somebody else. Kinda left me alone, all the love is gone. Now I'm coming around, got a stake in the ground. Gonna stick it to you, I'm gonna let you.
All right, guys, I went to the store for milk. Yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, I got some flowers. I think these were $5. I don't know. I'll put the prices on the screen. I might have picked the right container. I don't know. So they were either like $5 or $8. I have no idea which one. Anyway, here's the milk I went for. Potatoes. I got, there's the receipt, I need to put that in my office. I got some bananas. I got 2 that are ready to eat and 2 that are not. So, put those right. Oh, piss off. Alright, what else? I got 2 juice shots. I got 1 for energy, 1 for immunity. I love those and they were actually on sale. These were not on sale, but I absolutely love them, and I put them in my low sugar jar. They're the bunnies, kind of like the bells at Christmas. It's like I don't know, they're just better than the cups in my opinion. So I bought those to put in my low sugar jar over there. If you watched the last video on Wednesday, I bought dip. Well, I bought some chips to eat my dip with. I also use carrots, so don't worry, I don't just eat chips. But sometimes, I see I still have Wavies over there, but sometimes you just want some chips. I bought regular Wavies, and then I saw these. These are called Maui Onion. And I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So I got these to try. I don't eat chips very often, I don't feel like I need to defend myself there because I've been losing weight, but I just need you guys to know that I hardly eat at all. So I think eating some chips when I'm a little bit hungry will be fine because it's better than nothing. I bought bagels because if you guys watched, I don't know if I said it in the beginning of this video or not. Anyway, my toaster is only like half working. I think the center elements are out, which is whatever. So bagels, I don't care if it gets toasted on the backside as long as the white, the inside part's done. Then, let's start with this one. I bought sour cream to make the dip. And then they had some of these. These were on sale. I bought the kind we like for sure, cordon bleu. And then I don't like chicken parm, but my husband does. So I bought these for him to eat when I try these because I don't think he'll like this. This is brie, cheddar, mozzarella, apples, and cranberries. I didn't think he would like this, so I got these for him to eat when I have this. There's 2 stuffed chickens in each pouch, or each box. And then, I always look at the meat when I go. One thing you guys should know is I do have a grocery budget, but I have like a secondary budget for meat sales because if meat goes on sale, whether we need it or not, I usually buy it because meat can be expensive. So, and meat is always our main protein in our meals. So when meat goes on sale, I buy it. Anyway, these pork loins went on sale. They were $7.99. They're normally like 11 something. Anyway, they're marinated. So I got Applewood smoked bacon topped with real bacon, which I was wondering that, but okay. And then I got roasted garlic and herb. I know we like this one. We've had this one before. This one is really good. And then, if you didn't know, I like the pre-marinated ones. I know they probably have horrible chemicals in them, but they're great. This is a mesquite barbecue flavor. And we do like barbecue pork. Let's see what kind of crap's in here. Maltodextrin. Citric acid. Those are the only, dextrose. Those are the only 3 chemical ingredients listed in this one anyway. Let's see on this one. You guys know I like to look, but at the same time, if I looked, I probably wouldn't buy it. This one has dextrose, citric acid. So, oh, and maltodextrin. So the same 3 in that one. And I bet you it's the same 3 in this one. Maltodextrin. Well, this has all the nitrates and stuff from the bacon in it. So other than the bacon chemicals, it's just maltodextrin for the pork. So anyway, that's it for groceries. I'm going to put those up and then I'm going to go sit down and relax for a little bit. And then I'm hoping I can get the energy. My back is killing me if you haven't figured it out. I'm hoping I can get a little bit of energy to clean the kitchen because I don't have a video for next Wednesday if I don't clean the kitchen. So unless I record us gardening this weekend, which I might. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we do. You'll see next Wednesday what happens. Anyway, I'm yeah. I am about to do something I've never done before. So, as you can see, I need my eyebrows done. And I usually go to Walmart to do it. But I looked up new places. Anyway, this one place, ooh, you hit that car and you're just gonna drive off. They sure are. Oh, wow. They totally hit that car and then they drove off. Wow. Anyway, so I found a new place. Just for an eyebrow wax, it's the same price as you would pay at Walmart. But they offer even more services, right? This is a place that you can get a facial and all that. I'm not doing a facial. I'm doing just a waxing thing, but I'm doing a full face wax. Just so you know, normally I shave. I shave my mustache area, my chin, my cheeks, because once I reached 40, it's like my facial hair decided it needed to grow thicker. So I do normally shave. So if you aren't old yet, you have something to look forward to. Anyway, so this package included your eyebrows and basically your whole face, right? So I'm so excited. Like, I've never done anything like this before, and the most I've ever done was just my eyebrows. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, but they also do like your legs, your armpits. They do everything, and I'm sitting there like a whole body whole body wax was $180. I'm not doing that, obviously, mainly because I don't need anyone going near my hoo-ha. So, and that's oddly part of it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get a face wax, But I think I'm gonna see if they have any like information or pricing for their facials and stuff. So maybe next time I'll get a facial as well. I've never had a facial, but as you can see, like I'm getting this just appeared one day. It looks like a birthmark, but like maybe it's always been on my face and just it decided to get prominent at one point. I don't know, but it's there now. But so I've never had a facial. I don't know the benefits of them or anything like that. So if you guys have ever had a facial, please let me know if they're even worth it before, you know, I waste money on one or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not doing it today. And I might not ever do a full face wax again. I don't know. Or it might be a game changer and I have to come once a month to get a full face wax. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But like, I know that I'm also not this week, obviously. Next week, I think, possibly next week, I might go start spraying my body with chemicals. So I'm gonna spray tan. Like, I'm the whitest person in Florida. I've lived in Florida for years, but like I can't sit out in the sun and tan anymore like I used to because it causes rash. And I'm just honestly not, I don't like going to the beach and stuff because I'm so white. So I'm going to start spray tanning. And it's cheaper to do a monthly membership than it is to do one session because a membership is, I think, like $54 a month. And you can go as many times as you want. But if you do just one session, it's like $45. So for $10 more, I can go as many times as I want in a month. But I figured if I go like once a week until I get a good color on me, and then I can just figure out how to maintain it, maybe every other week, or maybe then it would be beneficial to do the one session one. I don't know yet, but I do know that I want to be tan, and since I can't lay in the sun, and I've tried self tanners, they always are splotchy. Before my wedding, I did a spray tan and it was very pretty. There was no splotchiness, no nothing. And I did the lightest one possible just in case, because I did it a week before my wedding because that's what was recommended. I called the place, talked to the people and said, hey, I'm getting married, but I want to do a spray tan. What do you recommend? Like, how far in advance? You know, and she said at least a week. She wouldn't do it any later than a week, just in case I needed to come back for like a correction or anything like that. So I'm going to do spray tanning again because it was actually pretty. It wasn't splotchy looking. It was very smooth, and I'm going to do it again. So there's that. And then I'm just trying to feel better about myself. I'm not buying any new clothes because I've been losing weight. That's not true. I did order a shirt off Temu. But shirts, you know, shirts are fine. Like, it was a t-shirt. So t-shirts are fine. Like, oh my God, I hope no one hits my car. That's like my biggest fear ever, is that someone's going to hit my car. This parking lot is very, very tight. And I cannot believe that person hit that person's car and just drove off. They didn't hit it very hard, but they definitely hit it because I saw the car move. The one that got hit. I saw it move and I was like, there's no one in that car. What's going on? And then I looked back, and anyway, I need to go in, and I'm so nervous. I'm really nervous. Do you guys ever get nervous of doing like new things? I'm very nervous. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys afterwards. My face is really red, which is expected. Normally my eyebrows get super red too when I get them waxed, but that was, I'm gonna be honest with you, very painful. Like when they did the cheeks, that was horrible. But I think it's gonna look good. Right now there's ointment on my face. Oops, she told me not to touch my face and I just did, but after an hour to wash my face. So my nose itches. See, they tell you not to do something and you have to do it anyway. But yeah, my face is so red. Anyway, I will give honest opinions once like my face cools off, because right now with all the redness and everything, it's still tingly. I'm used to it with my eyebrows. After the eyebrows usually goes away after like 3 days, so hopefully my face doesn't last that long, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going home now. I don't understand why this part right here is still so white. I guess that's my hairline. I don't know. Anyway, that was fun. All right, so I don't know if I mentioned this later on or not, but I will never do a full face wax again. My face is still red and itchy. I had this done on, when did I have labs? Thursday. I guess it's only been a day. So I guess never mind. It's only been a day, but it's still itchy. Like it itches so bad. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to have it done again. I don't know. I don't ever like to say never, because I'm liable to be like, it wasn't so bad, and then do it again. I have very sensitive skin, but like, even if I go get my eyebrows like plucked, it still turns very red and irritated. So I'd rather not sit through a plucking and just get them waxed. It's so much quicker and simpler and less painful, in my opinion. I've never had the threading done, but someone says that's almost as bad as plucking. So I don't know. Anyway, I just sprayed that sticky stuff on the table, took the finish off. So it's probably a good thing I'm painting that table. I'm painting all my like my TV stand, that table, the sofa table, and the 2 end tables in the bedroom a green color. And it's probably a good thing since that table is now missing a patch of varnish. It was so frustrating. I had to like scrape, and as soon as I started scraping, I seen all the varnish coming up too, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, that's so dumb. Anyway, see, I was sitting there like, there's no more sticky on it. What's the, and it's because it took the varnish off, and it's frustrating. I have thought about sanding down and restaining the furniture, but there are a lot of like intricate cracks and stuff on the TV stand that I don't want to deal with it. Plus I want to fill in some spots, and it's cheaper to fill it in with putty than wood filler. I don't know, just my opinion. But that's gonna be a summertime project probably. That's our plan so far. It's just gonna be a matter of if we can get everything we need, because I don't want to give it away. We're gonna change it big time. Anyway, I'm doing a quick vacuum here because stupid me did not put the vacuum back on the charger, so it only had 1 bar. So I just wanted to get the furniture done real quick, and then I moved on to the floors until it died. And yes, I am putting Stitch's bed on the couch. That is his crate bed for the car. And I'm trying to train him to lay on the bed, on the couch, like basically train him to just lay in that area of the couch because that's supposed to be his area. And he lays on the other ends as well. So the whole entire couch just has drool stains, smells like dog breath. um, we need to get it cleaned. And I've got 2 of the covers so far because they went on sale. I don't get why all 3 of them didn't go on sale because they're all from the same buyer or same seller. Sorry, but they put the middle section on sale, and then 2 weeks later they put the left side of the couch on sale, but they haven't done the right side yet. So I'm trying to wait because that was $10 off with the sale, and $10 is a lot of money. um, Especially when, it's something that I did not originally budget for in my life. I tried couch covers in the past for that, and they just didn't work right. And so I'm going with the ones that I never really wanted to do because I know they'll work. They're not my favorite, but it'll get the job done. It is what it is. I'm trying to put all the snacks up front and center because they kind of get buried and then they don't get eaten. My husband made me aware that he does not like blueberry or chocolate Pop Tarts. I knew he didn't like chocolate. I thought he liked the blueberry ones, but apparently not. So next time I feel the need for something sweet, I'll have a Pop Tart just so we can get rid of those. I don't know if I'm going to finish those Swiss rolls. They're good, but they're not good. They're good, but they're not good. Like, they're not an original Swiss roll. The chocolate's different on it. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's not the same. I miss the old Swiss rolls. Also, I think that's Little Debbie, not Hostess, so that could be the problem. Because isn't normal Swiss rolls Hostess? Or am I thinking of something different? I might be thinking of like the Ding Dongs or something. I don't know. But I thought the Swiss rolls were Hostess for some reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's Little Debbie there. Anyway, I still have yet to completely discover the table, but you know what? It's progress. Progress is progress, right? Progress is progress in my opinion. I started to go through this and said, you know what? I have no idea where I'm putting this crap yet because I haven't created our junk drawer. Our junk drawer is going in that sofa table that you see in the corner there. That's going to be our junk drawer. There's no junk drawer in the kitchen, no junk drawer in the dining room. So I have to have a quote unquote junk drawer, and it's going to be that. But I need to clean that out still to make my junk drawer. I I I can't make this up, guys. Every home needs to have a junk drawer. If you don't have a junk drawer, then kudos to you because at one point I had like 5 and now I'm just down to 2, which is in that sofa table. And so I need to go through that, clean that out, and just get things where I would like them or throw them away. I'm at the point still, like, looking back at this, I'm at the point where I'm just like ready to throw it all away. And obviously I can't because there's some important things in there that I need to keep, but like I don't have a filing cabinet or anything like that for stuff. So I like to keep things in the junk drawer. And I don't want a filing cabinet. I don't have enough important papers to have a filing cabinet. We have a safe that we keep like our marriage certificate and our birth certificates and stuff like that in. But it's just a little bitty safe. It's nothing major. It's literally just to keep our important papers in case there's ever like a fire or a flood. And like birth certificates, we found are pretty hard to get for us. My mom was able to get mine. My hospital no longer exists, and apparently you have to go to no San Antonio, no, Amarillo, no. What's the capital of Texas? You have to go there. You have to go there. I can't think of the capital of Texas right now, and I should be ashamed of that, but I'm like, it's going on 1 o'clock. That's how long I've been editing. It's going on 1 o'clock, and you're probably wondering, why does it take me so long? Because it seems like I just piece clip by clip by clip, but I actually listen to everything to make sure I don't need to cut anything out. And yes, sometimes I do miss stuff because I'm tired. I'm like literally tired right now. And now I know why I was editing as I went. Because this is a lot. This is honestly a lot. And if I was editing as I went, I would not have filmed anything today. Like anything, because we're already over an hour and we probably have another 40 minutes of footage. So, yeah, needless to say, it's going to be a late one for me. And it's my own fault. It's my own fault because I waited until the last minute and I knew better. I knew that these videos take longer. Anyway. Okay, you're going to hear Kim in the background for just a moment. But I'm going to start slicing potatoes for dinner so I can soak them. I'm making fried potatoes with eggs, with cheese eggs and ham. So ham and cheese eggs. That's what my husband had requested. Yesterday we had pancakes, and when he mentioned eggs with ham and cheese, I'm like, oh my god, that sounds so good. I can go get some hash browns. And he said, or you can make fried potatoes. I was like, I guess. So I looked up, because usually when I make fried potatoes, they never get crispy. So I looked it up and it said you should soak them for a couple hours. It's 1 o'clock now, so I figured by the time it gets closer to 5 o'clock, they should be good and soaked. I can dry them off, get them all seasoned up and into the skillet with some oil or butter. I'm still trying to decide. I'm probably going to use avocado oil though. Plus I'm going to add some onions. It'd be so good. I don't need to make that many because I don't eat a lot anymore. But anyway, also I started, by the way, I had to double bag this. There's only one egg in here, right? The egg I put in the pancakes. And it was leaking through the bag. These are Dollar Tree baggies. Anyway, I'm going to start collecting eggshells because I've read that it's really good for tomato plants. Becky usually puts a whole whole egg in her plants. I don't know if I have that many eggs. Like, I'm not planning on making a bunch of tomato plants, or I have to check the spacing that we're gonna have. I think I might be able to have 6. So, and I'm doing all Romas because those are the best ones for sauce, according to Becky. And you know Becky is like my queen when it comes to gardening, because she's one of the few that I watch. I did start watching one that my friend, hold on, I don't want to say her real name because she doesn't like her real name out there. Our Little Gingerbread House recommended, that lives in Florida, so I did start watching her. She didn't do anything with her tomatoes, but she also does no-till gardening, and I'm not doing that. I'm doing raised bed gardening. So I'm kind of learning like some things from her, but at the same time, I'm not I'm not doing a no-till garden. I'm doing raised bed gardening. So anyway, we're gonna slice some potatoes and get them soaking, and I will talk to you guys in a bit.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown. Well, I don't know about that, but can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that. We have the whole day now just to ourselves, so we can clean the house or clear out some shelves. You said whichever you feel like doing first. I said, well, I don't know about that, 'cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. But there's a whole
This is the first time I bought these dyed flowers where it colored the water. That's so funny. Should I dump that out? Is that bad for them? I don't know. But I also think I'm gonna bring them over here by the light for a little while because my living room's a dungeon and I feel like they might need some light. Granted, that's not sunlight, but it's daylight. It's a daylight bulb. So we'll see if that helps. Like, I don't want it to die too quick because I don't even know if cut flowers need sunlight, to be honest with you, because usually they're in the middle of the table. This is going in the middle of the table with a light in it. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. This area over here, I still need to buy the things to get rid of these boxes, and I haven't done that yet. And once I do that, I'm gonna kind of reorganize. Well, not really. I'm gonna redo the top shelf only. And then of course I have all that up there. And this is pretty much full, but I have other things I need to put down there, so I have to refigure that. Actually, this can come out because I'm not keeping that there. I don't know if I'm going to keep these in general. They might get donated. I haven't quite decided yet, but right there are my empty bins and stuff. These I usually put cat treats in, but I still have a full one, and I don't buy cat treats that often because he just pukes them. So that's why I usually buy canned food instead. He does much better with canned food than cat treats. This I don't think is going to survive, so I want to try to I think I'm going to find a plant to put there because I just watered it. It is coming back to not being so prickly. Like down here, these are so dry. Like the water goes straight up to the top part and softens those, but everything on the bottom is just so dry and prickly. So I don't know. It's not very pretty, so I think I'm gonna find a house plant. So suggestions, please, because I'm not a plant person. I killed a peace lily, if that tells you anything about who I am. I think I was overwatering it, even though I did what my grandma said and only watered it once a week, but I think I was still overwatering it. I don't know, or maybe I was underwatering it because I live in Florida, she lives in Indiana. Maybe it wasn't getting enough sunlight because of course I said I live in a dungeon. So I need a house plant that does not require a lot of natural light. Like I could leave this light on for some hours of the day, or maybe I'll buy one of those lights to put like right here that are supposed to simulate the sun. I don't know, but I would like to get a house plant that will fit here. So I don't want one that has to be on the floor. I want it to be able to fit in my beautiful pot that I bought. So I am taking suggestions. I really would appreciate suggestions. Also, I'm hanging these up. My husband's painting them one at a time so he doesn't waste aluminum foil. Those were his words, not mine. So they were this color, which is what the colors were at our house in Haines City. We had a wall that was basically this color, maybe a little lighter, but we're doing it green because green is the color of my life right now. Sage green, to be exact. This is a little bit darker than sage green, which this is labeled as sage green. But like on the KitchenAid, it's the same paint. But to me, you could just tell me I'm stupid. I don't care. It looks lighter on the KitchenAid. But I still love it. I still love this. It's just more, I don't know, it's not, the can I think said sage green too. I don't know. But anyway, I'm thinking of hanging them here, like one here, because I have this from where the mirror used to be back when we had the dining room the other way, and it won't come off. I'm pretty sure if I scrubbed it with like a eraser it would come off, but I'm thinking of hanging that there, hanging one here, and like not all in a row, but like kind of scattered. There's only 3 of these, so because I thought about putting them in the living room, but then I'm like, they're not very symmetrical, and you know me, I'm a symmetrical person. So I feel like right here, because I have a big open spot, I could put them there, or maybe I could put them on this side, or up top. I don't know, because I have space. Right here seems very large and empty compared to over there. So that's why I was thinking there. So yeah, obviously this will, I will probably have them hung up before you see this video, but just in case I don't, leave me your suggestions. All right, so I have a little bit of time before the dirt comes. I got the check rope. I decided to pull the eggs out. I have like 3 in this refrigerator I'm gonna pull out as well. This is the last of my eggs. This plus the 3 in the refrigerator. How much is 60 eggs these days? Is it up to $100? I order them in 60s. Anyway, this is the last of my eggs. And I like them to be room temperature because I keep my refrigerator cold, like really cold. And sometimes, oh, I'm sorry, I have 4 eggs. Sometimes they're a little frozen on the inside, so I like to set them out. I keep my refrigerator at like 39, which I didn't think was that cold. I thought that was pretty standard, but for some reason, the eggs sometimes freeze. So also look at my face. I'm never doing that again. That is, I don't know if that's like a chemical burn or look how, can you see the bumps? I'm gonna put some cream on it and see if that helps, but normally it does it with my eyebrows, like for a couple days, but like it's never, see my eyebrows aren't that bad, but it's never like this bad. This is bad. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a full face waxing again. Also, she missed a spot like right here, which is fine. Like, I don't get a lot of hair in this area, but there's like, you can feel a little bit of peach fuzz and it's fine. Actually, you can feel a little bit of peach fuzz. Yeah, just right here on this cheek. So because over here it's nice and smooth. Over here there's a little bit of peach fuzz. Anyway, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it again, if it's gonna be this bad all the time. But do you see that? That's like, it itches too, and I'm doing my best not to itch my face, so I don't know. Anyway, we're on to, I did this because I have a little bit of time. I want to go ahead and get the dishwasher unloaded. The dishes from yesterday, because I did not put the kitchen to bed last night. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to get those loaded. And then all we'll have to do tonight is load up today's dishes to start. Also, I'm thinking about seeing if I have a vase that fits inside this, because this is definitely probably not waterproof, and putting flowers in it instead. Let me know what you think. Candle or flowers? Obviously I'll probably put a candle in it until I get your opinion, but also that water on those flowers is even more blue now. That's craziness. I've never had it color the water. I always buy the dyed flowers around this time because I think they're beautiful. I know they're not natural, so I know that. I'm perfectly aware that they're colored and it's not natural, but I think they're just so fun, and just so fun for this time of year, and it's very Eastery with the bright colors and stuff like that. So I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do the gosh darn dishes and wait for the dirt people to come, and yeah, so let's get started.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Tell me, why am I nervous about dirt? Like, I'm nervous. I think it's because I have to talk to someone that I don't know. If you guys don't know, I have horrible social anxiety. I don't like talking to strangers by myself. Like, if my husband's with me, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. Like, he's my crutch. But like, when I'm by myself and a stranger talks to me, I like get extremely anxiety ridden. Like, I'm not rude and I don't ignore them, but like, it causes anxiety in me, and I just hope they don't continue to talk to me. Exceptions to that are like cashiers and stuff. I'm talking like complete stranger. Like, some old guy, when I was at Walmart one day, said, "Hey, I know you don't work here, but do you happen to know where they keep this item?" and I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's like 2 aisles over. But anyway, even that, like, I had anxiety the rest of my shopping trip because that stranger talked to me. And so me having to talk to this dirt guy gives me horrible, horrible anxiety. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but like, I'm so anxious. That's why I got up and started cleaning the kitchen and stuff like that, because like, I'm so anxious for this dirt delivery because I have to talk to a stranger. Like, I almost wish they were delivering it tomorrow, where my husband was going to be here to talk to them, but he had them delivered today. So maybe they don't do deliveries on the weekends. I don't know, but like, oh, I'm like so anxious right now. It's just not even funny how anxious I am. Ooh. So I have about half an hour until they're supposed to be here. I have no idea what to do. I could clean out under the sink so I could get everything put back under there the proper way, because right now it's just a cluster under there. Which other one didn't we do? I'm pretty sure that's the only under cabinet I didn't do, was that one. Like, I know I didn't do the first one, but that's just my food saver and my big roaster pan. Under here I did a little bit, but I have the big bowls and the bread makers under there. So I know I did not do that one. So we need to do that. Plus, that's gonna be in the kitchen video. I need to start that still. Plus we're going to kind of rework the pantry, because I don't know if I mentioned it in the weekly video or just in the kitchen remake video, but we added an outlet. That's the pet water fountain. I'm gonna have to rewire that somehow, because I don't like that. Anyway, so we're basically moving this shelf up. Everything that's up there is getting moved over there, because that's stuff I don't use very often, minus these over here, which you can't even see. These are my normal baking dishes. Those are going to end up moving down here, and then these will move up. So this is going to turn into where my dad's coffee maker is, and then my toaster is going to go in here as well. So we're going to have that as kind of things I don't use very often sort of shelf. Plus it gives me more room on the counter for my pretty stuff that I can easily move out of the way. Whereas like see, I'm going to keep this here because this will be easy to move when I need to use that counter space for like baking, like when I make cookies and stuff, and I need to put my cooling racks out. That'll be easy to move. Over here, I don't have much space. And I told you guys, I'm thinking about getting another one of these for over here. And then I'm gonna put my utensils on it. But I don't know if that's gonna work. Now that I'm like sitting here looking at how much space I actually have, there's not a lot. So, but I was wanting like to put things like the tongs and things I don't use that often, like my Danish dough whisk, the spaghetti strainer. I was trying to put those and make this less cluttered. And I don't want to put it in here. Like, I already have tongs in here. These are extra tongs that I don't want to get rid of, because sometimes I need multiple. You're crooked. Why are you crooked? Anyway, sometimes I need multiple tongs. I also have my spiders in here, my potato masher, my biscuit cutter or butter cutter, whatever we're calling this. It's a biscuit cutter, biscuit what is it? It's one of those things. This also works for mashed potatoes as well, but I have an actual potato masher as well, but I usually use the immersion blenders. So anyway, these I'm yet to use them. I have my bread knife, like all the extra knives that we don't use are in here. My thermometers, I'm down to my 2. I have my new electric thermometer, and I kept one of these because these I love. They're I think it's mercury. It might be like fake mercury or whatever. I don't know. But these I absolutely like. This isn't that bad. It's just you have to read on this and try to remember, because this only tells you the temperature. The only reason I don't like it is because you have to get really close to it to see where it's at. At least I do, because I'm blind. And so that's my backup one. I got rid of all but one big whisk, and I wish I would have kept the one with silicone on it, but I think that one was red, and I got rid of almost all my red stuff. Like, I still have this little mini micro cookie scoop that's red, but these are pretty pricey. So this goes back here, my little mini. These things are great if you're just doing like a little cornstarch slurry, or having to beat 1 egg, or just something really small. These things are fantastic. I absolutely love them. I have my spatulas. I kept the mini spatulas because these come in handy when you're taking the cookies off the tray a lot of times, or just if you need like a pie server, it works. I kept one cake icing spreader. I kept the smallest one possible because although I do make cakes occasionally, I don't make them enough to justify keeping the big professional ones that I had with my kit. I donated those. What else can we talk about? I'm trying to keep myself occupied. I haven't made coffee in forever. I should probably make some coffee. I really don't want to though. Just being honest. I have a lot of things on my mind that I will talk to you guys in due time. But right now, I'd rather not talk about anything until I know exactly what is going on with everything. I always wonder how many of you guys ever see this picture. Let me see. Woo! Okay, hold on. I gotta unscrew this. Alright. See, I have this picture, and then right next to it is one of mine and Justin's engagement pictures. So I always wonder, let me put this one up close. I always wonder if people think that this is me and Justin, and that Justin's way younger than me. But this is me and my younger brother. I didn't write the ages on this, I don't think. It has something written on the back besides our names. A phone number. I don't know whose phone number that is. Anyway, I drew this in art class, but I don't know what happened to it. My mom used to have it, but I couldn't find it. We had a lot of things get damaged when we moved, so it's probably one of the things that got damaged. But yeah, I drew this exact picture in art class, and I got an A on it. So I can somewhat draw, but like not as good as my brothers. My brothers are really good drawers. I have to like literally look at something to draw it. They can just see things in their head and draw it. So that kind of pisses me off a little. I did not get a lot of artistic things. My mom could draw a little bit. Like, she's like me. If she looks at it, she can draw it. But I don't know where they got their drawing abilities from, because as far as I know, my dad cannot draw. yeah. Anyway, I just have a feeling if I go sit down and get comfortable, they're going to show up. And I don't want that. I'm going to have to lock Stitch up in his room, aka my office. That's where he goes when we tell him to go to his room, because we always dedicate one room as his room in the house, because when he's in timeout, he needs to go someplace. And yes, I put him in timeout a lot. I've put Mischief in timeout too. Now, he won't willingly go. You literally have to go pick him up and put him in the timeout room. But I've put him in timeout before too for swatting at Stitch for no reason. But yeah. Ditcher's birthday's coming up. I've already bought his things. Oh, let's open that up actually. Hold on. Okay, so I usually always buy his birthday presents from Chewy because he gets 20% off for his birthday. Granted, you know, I could probably still buy the same things other places, but I have to check this to make sure everything came, and that's the main thing we need to do. So I'm going to show you what I got him for his birthday. I got him some bully sticks. This is a 3-pack. I put this on auto delivery for every 3 or 4 months. I can't remember. I bought him some peanut butter bones. I bought him his favorite granola bones. And then I got this. This is it's called Pet Cakes, and see, I like how I'm shaking. I'm so, like, my anxiety is off the roof right now. Anyway, it comes with the cake mix and everything, so I do need to keep that, but I wanted to show you. Oh, it comes, I'm not going to use that candle. I'm going to use a number 7 candle, but it comes with, I hope this can be baked. No, it's for the microwave. Now I feel like a failure, Mom. I thought this was silicone. They had 2 different ones, and this one looked smaller than the other one. That's why I wanted this one. But this one, I guess I'm gonna make a microwave cake anyway. So we're gonna have a number 7 instead, because he's gonna be 7. And let's see, this is the Caribou Spice Mix for his cake, and this is yogurt flavored frosting. So I might go like not use their frosting and just put some yogurt on it. You have to mix 2 tablespoons of water. So with the cake, you need a 1/3 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of peanut butter, that's optional, and then you mix it together. Then you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Cool for 15 minutes. So do you let it cool in the thing? Do I need to spray the thing? Yes, spray that piece of plastic junk. So do I need to buy this every year? Maybe I can probably look on Pinterest and find microwave cake recipes. That just irritates me. I thought it was silicone because I have dog cake recipes that go in the oven, but I wanted the cute bone pan, which is the only reason I went with this. Also, I said I'm not using this candle, so. Do I have the candles? Yeah, they're over there. Okay, so that's everything Stitch is getting for his birthday. I'm gonna put this top here. So yeah, that's something. I have a love-hate relationship with these salt and pepper shakers. They don't ever want to stay on their stand. And look at this. Look how much wasted product. I mean, obviously it's not going to be wasted because I'll put it in something, but it just falls in there. It's so wasteful. So wasteful. I need to, oh my God, I'm shaking. I need to check my blood sugar. So I'm going to get off here, check my blood sugar. Make sure it's not my blood sugar that's causing my shakes. It might be that. It's probably my anxiety. Probably my anxiety. Anyway, y'all can make fun of me if you want. I am very social anxiety ridden, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Just checked. It's not my sugar. My sugar is like not normal. It's at 130, which is, oh, I haven't taken my medicine. No wonder. Anyway, so it's not my sugar, but I'm so anxious. I'm 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 gonna sit down and try not to think about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, I'll blur him. All right, I'm gonna start preparing the eggs. I'm gonna cook them, put them in a bowl, put them in the microwave because I'm gonna use the same skillet for the potatoes. Less dish it. Well, I mean, I'm putting them in a bowl. But anyway, yeah, who cares? And then I get the skillet. Can you, oh, hey. Didn't think you would be able to see me. I'm gonna use the really big skillet because I think it'll be better for when we do the potatoes. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the ham and shred the cheese. I need to get a cutting board. I guess we'll use one that goes in the dishwasher. I'm gonna do the ham first because I'm gonna cook the ham. I'm gonna cook the ham a little. This ham is, I don't recommend buying. This is lunch meat from Aldi's, and it's kind of fatty. Let me show you. Let me just show you. It's definitely got like a lot of hard fatty pieces in it. I'm gonna see if I can show you. See, like there, and I mean, yeah, and it's not enjoyable to eat cold for sure. So anyway, I'm gonna chop this up for our eggs, and I'm gonna cook this a little before we add the eggs to it, because I feel like feel like it definitely needs to be cooked. And I bought this for lunch meat sandwiches because I was going through a lunch meat sandwich phase for a while, and it just wasn't good. It was not good for lunch meat because of the fatty spots. I think if you were having like a hot sandwich and you cooked the meat first, it would probably have been okay, but for cold deli meat, I did not care for this one at all. Anyway, so I'm gonna get some avocado oil in here. And yes, I have to use 2 hands because of my arthritis. I don't know if I told you guys that. I have rheumatoid arthritis. It's always been hard for me to pick up bottles anyway. Now I know why. Anyway, I'm not gonna turn this on until I get the eggs and stuff beat, but I wanna, because I don't wanna like char the ham, I just wanna kinda cook it a little bit before I put the eggs in it. And then we'll add the cheese when the eggs are almost done. Cheese, cheese, sit. Here you go. Good boy. I don't buy shredded cheese anymore. I buy the blocks and I just shred it myself. I've been doing that for probably half of a year, if not a year now. Ever since I guess it's probably been almost a year. Ever since I got on the chemical kick. Now, I normally don't buy the Colby Jack either, but they did not have the Monterey Jack when I bought this, and it's not flavored with chemicals. It's flavored with like amaretto or something like that. That's probably not correct. It's colored, not flavored. Let me see if I can find it. Well, this one does have color in it. But the kind I normally buy, because I don't normally buy Kroger brand, but this was on sale and I don't mind buying the white cheese from there. But like the Tillamook, it's colored, like their orange cheese is colored with like amaretto or something like that. It starts with an A. And I looked it up and it's a natural coloring for food. So I don't mind buying like the orange cheese from them, but I don't like when it just says color added because that makes me think it's chemical color. And I'm definitely, even though I bought the cotton candy, by the way, is not good. It's gummy, it's not soft and pillowy, it's got a gummy texture to it, and it does have red dye 40 in it. So I don't know if I don't think I'm going to use this whole block of cheese and the eggs, but if I'm going to shred cheese, I'm going to shred the whole block of cheese. And if it was more than just the 8 ounce, I think it's an 8 ounce block. It's the smaller blocks. I'm pretty sure they're 8 ounces. Why doesn't this say? This literally does, oh yeah, 8 ounces. If it was the bigger one, like the 16 or the 32 ounce block, I would use my KitchenAid shredder because I wouldn't be able to do that. I can barely do the smaller blocks anymore. It's almost painful. But at least we have answers for why, you know, I hurt somewhat I was still trying to figure out my back because the rheumatoid nurse practitioner said that my back could be osteoarthritis or it could be just something from the accident. And I kind of explained to her what the pain management doctor was thinking, and she said that that makes the most sense to her, and that she recommends I finish doing like things through him before testing for osteoarthritis, because I don't know, I don't remember why she said. She doesn't think it's osteoarthritis. I wouldn't put it past my body to have every arthritis known to man. But my mom did have rheumatoid arthritis, and she had another one. I can't remember what the other one was, but she had another arthritis as well. I don't think it was osteo, but it's possible that it could have been. Anyway. I love this thing. I used to have one a long time ago, and then I got rid of it. And I just started buying shredded cheese. And, you know, then I got on my whole health kick and was like, nah, no more shredded cheese. So I bought one of these. And the first one I bought broke. I bought it off QVC clearance, and it was plastic. It broke real quick. So not everything you buy on QVC is great quality, and I never claim it is, but we also need to use this before April 9th. So, anyway, I never claimed that it was the greatest quality, but yeah, I bought it was actually a Dash. Don't get me started on Dash. I have a Dash mandolin. Doesn't work right. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. That's why I kept my old one. I got that one for my birthday or for Christmas. So whoever bought it for me bought it off my Amazon list. But I think I gotta probably just be done with Dash products because they're obviously not for me. I don't know. I probably can't say that. I probably will end up buying another one, but alright. I need this too. So wait for the water to get a little hotter. Sorry, you can't see me. I need to get my immersion blender out for the eggs because we all know I'm not going to beat those by hand. Let that fill up with some hot water. I'll put this in the refrigerator. Let me grab the immersion blender first. Alright, I'm going to turn the oven on low, or stove on low. And then I'm going to get these in a bowl. I'm going to rinse this bowl out when I'm done, and I'm going to put the eggs back in after they're cooked. Yeah, that's almost filled. Anyway. I want a compost bin, and I have it on my wish list. Stop it. I have it on my wish list. It's one that you just turn every once in a while to like rotate the stuff. But I'd love to be able to successfully have my own compost. We don't really have a winter here in Florida. Our winter's like maybe a month long. This winter's been abnormal for us since I've lived here anyway. It's been abnormally cold for us. So I'm gonna do some research on the tomatoes and see if eggshells will be just fine. But even still, eggshells in your garden is supposed to be good calcium for your soil. I joke with my husband about getting chickens, but I honestly do want some. But we rent, and I really doubt our landlord's gonna be like, sure, get you some chickens. And in our city limits, you're allowed to have 2. And so I say I joke with my husband, but I honestly would love to have chickens one day, but not a lot. Definitely not a lot. 2 to 4 at the most. Like, so when I say I want chickens, I mean I want my own little small flock, something that I could easily manage. How many eggs is that? 6, 10. I'm gonna make extra so Stitch can have some too, because I'm not putting anything in the eggs that he can't have, and it's good protein for him. So we're gonna do 3 more. That leaves me with 9 eggs before I'm out of eggs. All right, let me wash my hands and where's my paper towel? Guys, I've had my husband bring paper towels in, and so now I've neglected the thing. My lips are dry. Okay, this one's ready for the trash because I just wiped my face on it. Anyway, so I'm gonna put these in the fridge now. And yes, I know you shouldn't go from room temperature. I should have just laid out what I needed, but it's okay, guys. You're not gonna die. Trust me. I do it all the time. And maybe that's why I'm dying. Who knows? I can tell you, maybe my anxiety isn't just from having to talk to a person, because I'm still a little anxious. I got an email from my doctors that said, from my primary care, that said to make sure I keep my appointment so that we can discuss my blood work. So now I'm nervous, like, what's wrong with my blood work? Like, we all know my A1C is still elevated, but I'm gonna slightly blame that on her, because she did tell me to quit the glipizide if my numbers got too low, and so that's what I did. I started the glipizide back up, and I stopped the metformin this week. So since I've already had my blood work, so after I've already had my blood work, I did this. Oh, I forgot the milk. Hold on. I always put milk. I always put a little bit of milk in my eggs. If I don't have milk, I use butter or yogurt, but I don't have any plain yogurt. I do have sour cream that I could have used, but it's fine. Milk is good. So anyway, obviously metformin and my Manjaro is not good enough. In fact, I've noticed that my numbers after I take my pills will slightly go up before I stopped the metformin. So I don't know, the metformin shouldn't raise your blood sugar. And I've been taking all the same pills except for I got rid of the metformin and added back the glipizide, and my numbers stay low until I eat, and then they rise a little, and then they go back to not low, what I mean by like a normal. I'm gonna wash this real quick. All right. Okay, so anyway, what was I talking about? My blood work. Oh, I can turn this up a little more now since I'm over here to monitor it. My A1C is a little elevated, but then, you know me, like every little thing that was elevated, I went to Google for. And two of the things that are elevated is like the ATS and the ATL or something like that. And anyway, it has something to do with the liver. So I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, I don't drink anymore. I never drunk an excessive amount ever. And so I'm sitting here thinking, why would anything be wrong with my liver? But then I started Googling more because, you know, that's the best thing to do without talking to a doctor. And it could have something to do with your liver, your heart. There was something else. It could be hepatitis, which I know it's not hepatitis because the rheumatoid doctor tested for hepatitis. It's one of the tests they run because hepatitis can cause a ton of inflammation in your body. So I know I don't have hepatitis just because he did that test already. But it's just like, what's wrong with me? And I'm sitting here freaking out because if you guys don't know, my mom died from a heart attack. She had a heart attack, and the day she had her heart attack, she had a doctor's appointment with her cardiologist that day. Like she went to work. She didn't even make it into work, by the way. Technically she died in their parking lot, but the EMTs were able to bring her back to life, and she just kept coding and stuff like that. So it just like scares me because everything health-wise from my parents I have inherited. I've inherited diabetes. I used to have high blood pressure. My blood pressure is under control now. I guess it can come and go. I don't know. My dad has high blood pressure, but I don't have high blood pressure anymore, so I don't know what that's all about. It kind of same thing with my thyroid. I used to have hyperthyroidism or something like that. The one that lowers your energy. That's the one I had, and it fixed itself too, because now I don't know about now, but the last blood work, my thyroid was good. So, I have rheumatoid arthritis from my mom. My grandfather had heart disease. He had 3 open heart surgeries. So, my mom's dad, I should say. And so, needless to say, heart disease runs in my mom's side, but so do a lot of cancers, which scare me as well, because uterine cancer, pancreatic cancer, I think it was, not pancreatic. I don't have pancreas. Wait, no, I have pancreas. No, I always get pancreas and prostate mixed up. I have a pancreas. So that one runs in the family. I have a list of things that I saved. My mom told me about. Ironically, not long before she died, because I had switched doctors and they needed family history, so I messaged my mom and was like, hey, do we have anything like cancer, blah, blah, blah. I named off everything, and she named it back, and then of course she didn't know really anything about my dad's side, so anyway, so that kind of scares me too, but I've been tested for blood cancer. I don't have a blood cancer, but apparently there's still cancers that cannot be detected by just blood work, like, because it could mean so many other things. So, and no, I'm not sitting here saying I think I have cancer. I absolutely do not think I have cancer. I'm just saying it's one of the things I think about because it runs in my family. So it's something that I honestly think about a lot, like especially uterine cancer, because it's one of the highest cancer, like the highest killing cancers for women is uterine cancer, that and heart disease. Because in women, most women, I should say, heart attacks don't present themselves like they do in men. So a lot of times women don't realize they're having a heart attack, which I feel like maybe that was the case for my mom, but I don't know. I don't really like to think much about her death, if you know, but oh man. So needless to say, the fact that I got that email from my doctor today, on top of the delivery with a stranger, my nerves are just a little shot. Just a little shot. So I see my doctor on April 3rd. So I'll definitely find out what's going on with that. Hopefully, I mean, she might want me to do more testing. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if that's what she wants to talk about, or if she just wants to talk about the glucose being high. And it's not really that high. I mean, my A1C was 6.6, which is technically high, but considering back in 2016, my A1C was 13, I think a 6.6 is really good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, you gotta look back where you started. Like, people call me fat all the time. Well, and I just say, okay. I said, but you do realize I used to weigh 350 pounds and I no longer weigh 350 pounds. In fact, I did come close to getting back up there from that last medicine I was on before I found my new doctor, but I need to hurry up with these eggs. I don't want to cook them too fast because then they'll burn and brown, not burn, but they'll brown more, and I don't really want them brown. I just want them cooked. Anyway, I'm going to shut up because this video's, I don't really have anything for this video, and I actually have to edit it. And well, my husband's going to work tomorrow, so I guess I can edit it tomorrow and then get it up. And there's not much cleaning in this video, and I apologize for that, but honestly, I've not felt like myself this week. I feel like I did a lot when we were in Indiana, and I'm just recovering from that. I'm probably gonna put all this cheese in here. Oh man, I am gonna put all this cheese in here because that's all that was left. A whole block of cheese. That'll make us stop up, won't it? I just really like cheesy eggs. The cheesier, the better. I usually make Stitch and I eggs. Well, I used to. I haven't really liked breakfast in a long time, but when I used to eat breakfast, that's why I buy eggs in the 60, because I used to eat breakfast like all the time, and I would cook Stitch and I eggs with cheese in them. And I say Stitch and I because I would cook 6 eggs, scrambled eggs, 6 scrambled eggs, and whatever I didn't eat, I would give to Stitch because, you know, protein. Eggs are good for dogs. Cheese is good for dogs. And so it was always like a good breakfast for him as well. And so also I only added salt and pepper to the eggs, and I didn't really add a lot because the amount of salt I like is different from the amount of salt my husband likes. So I figured that less is more. And if anyone wants to add extra, they can add extra. As long as you put a little bit of salt in your eggs, you're good. Because if you cook eggs without salt, I need to know how you manage that, because I could never. I always said if I owned a restaurant, I would put on there, on the menu, let us know if you have a salt allergy or you can't have salt, and I would cook them special eggs, because I like to thoroughly season my food. And yeah, so let me turn this back down. We'll put these in the microwave, and we need to get our potatoes out. So give me one moment. Okay, give me a few more moments. I need to get everything together. I'm gonna put this back in here because that's for the eggs. I'm gonna get things together because I need to do onions as well. So I'm gonna get everything I need, and I need to get a couple towels. It's just give me a few minutes. Okay, I turned the oven off because I have so much other things stove to do. I'm gonna put these, I rinsed the potatoes again. I drained them and rinsed them. I don't know why my nerves are still shot, guys. I really don't. Like, I'm shaking. My blood sugar's fine. I did have a little bit of chips because I was getting a little bit hungry, so I think I ate like 5 chips to kind of curb my appetite a little. Could I have found something better to eat? Absolutely, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm gonna lay these out because I want them to dry. I have a towel to put on top of them. These are my new towels, which I need to watch. Ay. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space. I might have to move things just a little bit. Freaking nerves. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough space. And a few little bitties. it minus a few stragglers. Ideally, I would cook this on the Blackstone, but I am not even going to go heat that sucker up and have to clean it. Let's move some things around for the last little bit here. Okay. Oh, there's a pretty decent sized one. And then we'll have these there. Okay. And then put these over and kind of pat down. Okay. Now I'm going to slice up the onions. Oh man, oh, I put the knife in the dishwasher. I need to grab it. This one should be good. Don't worry, it's clean enough. It just cut the cheese open. I need to wash this just because there's a little bit of mold growth. It's perfectly fine to eat though. Okay. Now we'll just set those there for a minute while I clean this off. Who would have thought we were going to be a cooking channel these days? Honestly, I don't mind. I wish I had a better kitchen set up to be a food channel, but did I cut that right? Looks like it. Yeah. Let's try this way this time just to see what the difference is. Okay. Let's see. Anyway. Alright. These we don't want, but we do want to separate the onions a little bit. What, buddy? Come here. Come here. No, no, no. You're just barking to bark. You know that, right? You're just barking to bark. All right. See, nothing's out there. Get down. All right. Boy, put a good bit. Turn it up. gonna season. I'm gonna throw this in the laundry room. Salt. I'm just gonna use the pinch pepper because the other pepper is slow. Salt comes out good, but the pepper takes a little bit. I know some people wouldn't pepper it until after it's cooked, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I need my garlic. Whew, we almost lost the herbes de Provence. Garlic. I said flavor, guys, flavor. And that's it, because we're going to use real onions. Simple flavor, but flavor. You want flavor. Don't worry, all of these are going in. I'm just trying to it won't take too long to do that. Once I found another plastic piece. Okay. Enough of that. Let's just. Yeah! Oh, rinse them. Of course, now we have to dry them off again, but. Dropped another one. We'll rinse it. And I'll dry it a little. Alright. Get these. Just a quick stir toss. They weren't ready, like necessarily ready, but I'm gonna get a lid, which I don't know if I have a lid that fits that, but let's see. Because I'm pretty sure that's bigger than my base lid. You might have to use a pizza pan. Yeah. Take the handle off, put that there, put that on the pizza pan. Then let's get this cleaned up. Alright guys, I am so sorry for the very long talky video. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I forgot to do an outro, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, Thank you so much. Give yourself a pat on the back. And if you can, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. I've lost my train of thought. Do you lose your train of thought often? And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.